today's video, you're going to be coming alongside with me to figure out the best lighting setup for filming my YouTube videos. I could not do this off camera, but I was like, it's not going to be so much fun if I don't show you guys the actual process behind getting the beautiful setup that I would like to show you guys from this video henceforth. If you're someone that's trying to figure out the best lighting setup for your long form videos and as well as your short form content, then this is the video that you should watch. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so like I said earlier on, this is going to be all about figuring out my lighting setup, and this is what we have here behind the camera. I have another camera here, so I'm going to show you guys what I have going on from that angle and as well as from this angle, so you're going to see everything I'm working with. Currently I have 4 lights currently looking at me. I just placed everything here so that you can see what we're going to work with. I don't want to be going back and forgetting all my stuff together. So I have an LED light here. Is it A? And I have an LED light here. I have a ring light here with an LED light. The stand is broken. It's broken underneath it, so I just hooked it there. And then I have another one standing here that serves as that will serve as my backlight or my above light. Okay, so I have everything plugged in, and this is how it look like with just my natural ceiling lighting that is actually not doing enough, because what am I looking like? I'm a flashback from someone's dream. But this is what we're looking like without any lighting setup going on, just my camera and my camera settings. If you want to know my camera settings with my Sony ZV-E10, let me know below in the comment section. So I'm going to go right ahead and turn on one of my lights. Okay, so turning on this guy first. Oh my, I think I should actually wear my glasses first. Yeah, now I can see. So this is just a one light. Let me show you guys properly. This is just a one light turned on, and as you can see, with this light turned on, it's giving a very dark shadow here. I mean, shadows are dark, but what am I saying? It's very dark around here. You do not want, if you have only one light source, okay. And by the way, I'm filming in the dark. I don't know if you can see from here, but it's like past 10, so I don't have any natural daylight waiting for me to work with. So if you have only one light source, I would suggest that you put it right in front of you so that you don't have these shadow cast that we're having here. You can see here is properly illuminated and here is just plain out black, and you know how to have that. So this is just one light and I can barely even look into it. I don't have a diffuser. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to see how the other guys work. This guy here is my OG ring light. I've had this ring light since 2020, the year I started filming content, both long form and short form. It's not as powerful as the new ring lights that we have now, but it still serves its purpose. Let me just go ahead and turn it on. Yeah, the brightest it can actually go, and this is how we are looking like with just that one LED light that it looks like it's completely outwashing the ring light, because obviously it's much more powerful, and I'm still looking like here is so washed out and here is just like just normal. So if I just have just these two lights working for me, what I would do is to reduce the intensity of this one so that I can balance out the level of intensity from both lights. So one is not so washed out and one is not too dim. But I'm just increase this guy back to the fullest so that you can see what we are all working with. And since this ring light is not so powerful, typically I would just use the two LED lights and ignore the ring light, but I feel like the ring light has its own touch. I will figure out together in this video. So let me turn on the LED lights. Alright, so I can barely even see anything right now, but this is how it will look like typically. And for some reason this guy is set to warm. Let me just put it to like completely. Yeah, they are both in their cool form and at the highest. Yeah, so this is what they are looking like. This is what we are having. If I turn off this ring lights, this is what we'll be having, and normally this should do the trick for me. Like if I'm filming in the day, like when there's still sunlight, this can typically work for me, but most times I film at night, so I don't have that natural sunlight. I can just open my curtain and then use that to my advantage. So this is where I make use of my ring light. Okay, so on days like that, I'll just turn on my ring light just so, and because of the energy, I don't say the energy is not giving what's meant to give, but that's what came to my mind right now. But just because there's more light source coming from here, because we have the ring light and we have the LED panel at the same time, I like to balance it out, if that makes sense. So what I would do is just to reduce the intensity of this one to a notch, and then now that I see that it's balanced, like the intensity from the LED light from here is almost same as the intensity of the ring lights here, then I will reduce the LED lights intensity as well and make it cool. Yes, I make it cool so it has this soft glow. I can not see my camera anymore. Like I have this thing that happens when I go too close to light sources, everything just tends to fade out. So just give me a second to just get my eyes back together. And now that I can see you guys properly now, it's having this soft glow on me, so it's looking much more realistic, like how I would look like in real life. I don't know if you can see properly. Let me bring you guys closer to see what I'm talking about. So it has this soft glow that I just like the extra touch that just adds. If I turn it off, see what I'm talking about? Like it's just there. It's not so bad. I'm never even lie, it's not so bad at all, but it's just there and I can't work with just there. And for someone that films a lot of beauty content, I need every quantity of light that I can possibly get. I'm just going to turn this guy back on and then leave it just so. So right now, as you can see, I have this light working here. I have my LED that's serving as a face light, like a spotlight face light for me, and then I have my ring light working. But the downside to this is that my background is dark, and over time I have seen when I'm editing my videos that my face is properly illuminated. All my products that I'm going to be displaying are properly illuminated, but my background is looking like I'm filming from a cave, and I'm like, nope, we cannot be having that. And I'm looking at other positive videos. I'm seeing Sean Cannell's videos from Think Media. I'm seeing Kelechi Ngomina's video. I'm seeing Dima's videos, and their backgrounds are not dark. And I'm like, what can I do? So that's why I brought this guy, this one here. So the trick is that I want to see if with this guy put on, if it will give enough power to illuminate my background. I want you to really notice how it's looking like right now. And the good thing about this LED light is that it's my most recent lighting purchase, and the good thing that it came with its own personal remote. I wish I got this one alongside when I got the other ones, but these guys are like OGs, because if they all had remotes, my life would have been easier and better. But we're gonna work what we're gonna work with. So let me just turn this guy on. Okay, let me just make it cool because my background most times is white. Yeah, okay, it actually works. So this is when it's turned off. Are you guys see my background? Are you seeing how dark it is right now? Just focus on the background, and then it's when it is on. The difference is so obvious. It is so clear. Oh my god, it's really working. It's really working. Like this is the before and this is the after, and it's so nice because that way I don't need to get up. Like I can just sit here. I'm like off, on, and that is so nice. Like it has actually transformed my background, and that way I could work this guy is if I elongate it and then make it like right above my head to serve as what's what I'm looking for. Maybe overhead light, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers that do that kind of thing where they have this light source above their head to sort of differentiate them from the background. But I think this should actually work. Let me know what your comments are below in the comment section. And now that I think this is what we have going for us, it's time to test it out with my camera lenses. Okay, if you're not familiar with what I'm going to be sharing with you right now, go watch this video here where I'll talk about all my camera lenses and basically my accessories, things I bought alongside of my camera. I'm going to be showing you the two lenses I bought with it. They're not the super popular ones, but I'm going to see how they can work for me. So I'm talking about the Vivita lenses. This is how they look like, well, in the bag but this is how they look like once they're out of the bag, you see. And I really like this setup because this way I can do my product reviews and they're not so dark, because the times where I'll have my setup put together and when I try to show some objects and products showcasing, they're dark, you get. But like with this, we are good to go. Let me see if I zoom in a bit closer. It's still 7. We are still giving. So this is the Vivita lens, like I said earlier. So I want to be trying these guys out, okay? I want to be trying these guys out. I want to see the difference. Let me just take this guy out completely. So I want to see the difference because I'm in the era of making my life better, because I don't like stress. And right now I need to ensure that I have an already ready to go setup. So whenever I'm ready to film, I just hit the record and boom boom ciao baby. So this is how it looks like. Yeah, this is how it looks like. It has all the details written on it. You can see that clearly. So I'm just going to attach this. It looks like I haven't still been able to figure this guy out, but if you're looking towards getting a camera lens that gives you that hollow vibe, because tell me why this guy is looking like I'm trying doing this in my eye, looking like it's zoomed me in, if that actually makes sense. Because why are they like dark shadowish edges around it? And from what I can see, it looks like I'm cropped in, like I'm zoomed in, because I know that I'm not this close up. Let me just take this guy out and we'll see how I'm looking like before the lens. I guys seen the before. This is how I am supposed to look like on a normal day. And if I wear the lens, I said wear the lens. If I put on the lens, it crops me in. So I'm guessing this should be perfect for like product videos. I'm trying to take like an ad for a lip gloss or B-rolls. Maybe that should actually do the trick. But I don't think this was sit down content. Okay, I don't think this is for sit down content. So with that being said, I'm just going to take this guy out and try and use the other one. Hopefully it won't be as cropped in as this one is. Okay, now that I'll put this guy away, because now that we're never using this guy, at least for right now. So time to get this one out of the bag. Literally they're the same packaging, same product, Vivita, but this one is the high definition 0.43x wide angle converter wide macro optics, and this is what she looks like straight out of the container. So I'm just going to just pop this guy in and then we'll see what we are working with. So this is what I'm looking like right now, and I feel so exposed because tell me why you guys are seeing way more than you are supposed to be seeing. I see my bag rack up there and oh my god, I feel so exposed. This guy is really wide angle like he says. Cause see, I can guarantee you I didn't change anything, I didn't change nothing. And if you can focus properly and notice how I'm looking like from my viewfinder here, then just take out the lens and you see that it's actually wide angling. This is what you're meant to see. Why is it exposing me like for real? Like this is how everything is, and you can see that my aperture did not change. I'm still on 3.5. Everything is still basically the same. I'm still on 1/50, 3.5. Everything is basically the same. But let me pop this guy back on. You see that I'm suddenly looking like I zoomed out my lens. You see? The wide angle is wide angle. So this is going to be perfect if I'm just zooming guys in because I'm not comfortable showing you guys my entire room. So this is gonna be perfect if you are vlogging. If you're vlogging, because it makes a lot of sense. Because one down thing about this one down thing about the Sony ZV-E10 is that once you are filming in 4K, it tends to crop you in, so you get like you don't have that wide space to work with anymore. You don't have that wide space to work with anymore. And this is hard, because most of the time when I'm vlogging with this guy and I want to show you guys the entire thing that's happening behind me, it's cropped in. So is it that I have to do it arm ache by trying to pull my hand longer, trying to extend my tripod so that I can go longer. But this guy is wide angling, because this is what, see, this is my entire life. Like, this is what you guys are supposed to be seeing. This is what you're not supposed to be saying, but this is what you're saying. This is what you're actually saying with this guy. Wow, like, I can't believe I have missed out on this guy the entire time I've been vlogging. Because, are you seeing this? Let me see if I'm able to do my product showcasing with this guy, and if you see capture it, because there's no point if it's not going to do the work that I bought it to do. It's capturing, like, it's so fast. Like, I need to take out my glasses for this. Let me be sure that I'm seeing things in 4K. Yeah, I can do this all day. Let me see if it's able to get like actual details. Yeah, I can see the actual readings on the bottom. Like, this is so nice, but I think one down thing to it is that it's not autofocusing back on my face like real quick. Cause see, but it takes like 1 to like 5 seconds to autofocus back on my face. But I like this. Just that, and that downside to this thing is that I feel like it's going to be extra heavy when I'm vlogging, because it's not so bulky, but for someone that has like little arm strength, it's going to be quite bulky for me. This is so nice, and I didn't realize what I've been having and harboring since all those times I was having hand ache. Not only I had a solution. So guys, this is a sign to try out all the things that you can try out. Like, don't just be comfortable with what you have, or just sit around thinking that you have everything figured out. Just test what you have. You don't know where you might actually find this treasure in your possession that you don't know about. I'm so happy that I've actually figured this out, because this way now I now have a hack and a solution for when I want to vlog. I want to capture more things than what I can actually capture with my kit lens. Because if I didn't mention it before, and if you didn't know, I'm filming my Sony ZV-E10 kit lens. I don't have any extra. I'm just showing my kit lens, and yeah, I really hope you learned one thing or two from this video. If you want to know much more details about all the accessories that I bought alongside with my camera, do hit on this video right here, and I'll be there to let you know how and when you can utilize all those things that we have bought, and how you can use it to get the most amazing clips from your camera that you just purchased. Or even if you don't have a camera, you know, who knows when you can get yours. So I'll see you guys in this very video.